A battle over craft beer in Maryland is reaching its boiling point. Tonight, lawmakers and brewers meet in Annapolis to sound off over potential laws that could change how the multi-million-dollar industry operates in our state. WJZ is live. George Solis has reaction from both sides. George?
Good evening, Mary. Well, a lot of moving parts to this, but what it boils down to essentially is law. A law that would either open up or restrict how much craft brewers can make and sell. A contentious battle over craft beer production in Maryland is brewing once more. The fight Friday night playing out in Annapolis as lawmakers hashed out the details of two competing proposed pieces of legislation before them. On the one hand, a bill being pushed by State Comptroller Peter Franchot that would loosen restrictions for the sale and production for certain classification of craft brewers. The other would restrict the amount. The Comptroller calling that bill, plus another one challenging brewers, petty and retaliatory.
They should be put in the drawer and forgotten. They did not have good intent in being introduced.
Either proposed pieces of legislation would undo law that passed last year that was also under heavy scrutiny.
They made a mistake last year. They need to correct it.
The conversation in Annapolis, a heated one with a number of invested parties speaking out, including distributors like Eric Best, who feel other stakeholders are being left out of the discussion.
Law enforcement, public health officials, regulators, and communities. So none of these people have had a seat at the table.
Some retailers also speaking out who fear too much change in favor of craft brewers could be putting their livelihoods at stake.
Let us keep the way it is so we can keep moving and keep growing in the great state of Maryland.
As for the brewers themselves, their request, they say, is a simple one. They just want to be able to make and sell beer.
So as of right now, you're even getting some breweries that are like, well, if this keeps up, we might leave. So we don't want that to happen. We want to be here.
So where does beer giant Guinness fit into all of this? Well, exempt from any changes in law that could happen. Companies essentially siding with the comptroller on this one. In a statement to WJZ, the company that owns Guinness writing in part that they don't support on any restrictions that are put on craft brewers. Live tonight, George Solis reporting for WJZ.
All right, George, thank you. And we have the full statement from Guinness on our website, WJZ.com.